Well, hello, lifestylers, and I hope that you're having a great summer. Well, in today's video, I wanted to take a quick moment to showcase something that I got from Amazon, and I think that they are awesome. They are birds of paradise plants, and it was two, but I must admit, I had a little interruption here. As you can see, my little fur baby Bailey wanted to be a part of the video, so I had to scoot him out a little bit because I knew I was going to be using up some more of this floor space. But I just thought that I had to put that in there. He loves his mommy. But in this video, I'm going to showcase these two sets of birds of paradise that I actually got from Amazon. Now, this was my first time actually buying anything that resembled birds of paradise. I've been looking at getting the live plants, and so I really wanted to kind of get a feel for what they would look like and how I could decorate them in the house and utilize them. So I saw from another YouTuber who had utilized these two, and I thought, okay, let me just give these two a quick try before I get the real plant. Typically, I like live plants, and you'll notice that around my house, I have quite a few. But this was kind of interesting, and I thought, let me just give it a shot and see if they're going to be something that I'm going to like. So as you can see here, I've unboxed the two of them, and they come in separate pieces. So you do have the bottom pot container, and then you also have the stems, and then you have the leaves that you have to attach. So what you're going to see me do here now is I'm going to attach the leaves to these, and it is a trial and error type thing. And unfortunately, my first go around was an error because I put them all on backwards. So as I'm trying to form them, I realized, wait a minute, I don't think the limbs are supposed to be this way. So you always have some of those funny moments. So if this is your first time on this channel, I want to say thank you for joining me today. This is a little bit of a DIY, I guess, of me trying to learn how to put faux plants together. As I said, I typically do the live plants. And if this is something that you're interested in, seeing home decor, family faith, real estate, all of that good stuff, then definitely hit that like button. And if this is your first time and you haven't done so already, we would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate all the people that have done so already. I just really enjoy engaging with you guys when you are sending your comments down below, and some of them are so funny, and it just makes me feel so nice to know that people really enjoy what I'm doing here for our home. So as you can see, I'm about done with the first one, and I'm going to realize when I start bending them outward that I don't think they're on correctly. So I'm going to have to make some adjustments. And I'm kind of glad I did it before I got to the second one. So here I'm going to start trying to bend them in place and realizing that they're not actually correct. Now, the great thing about this is that this was a really quick setup to get these put together. So it really wasn't that difficult. And so it was, once I realized that I had made the mistake, it was actually pretty easy to just slip it off and slide them back on. Now, there is a tip that I think I should let you know. With these, they are bendable. However, the stem itself is not bendable. What is bendable is the exterior stick that goes onto the stem. That allows them to open up and allow them to seem as if they're blooming. So that's just a quick tip for you to know. As you can see here, I'm trying to actually bend the stem itself, and then I realized that it's not the stem. It's going to be the stick that goes into the stem that is actually bendable.
to do me, spending his time, it's mine. Following signs, love what I see, living the life, it's mine.
As I mentioned before, sometimes when you're doing these things and you're trying to get them all together, it takes a little bit of time and a little bit of effort and trial and error, and it's okay. So you just do it the way that you want. Now, once I realized what it was necessary to get these set up, I really fell in love with the way that they just open up and just look so realistic. So these are definitely a winner. So guys, what do you think? This first one is about done. What are your thoughts? Do you think this will be something that you would utilize in your own home? Yeah, I really like these a lot. I'm glad I bought them. Of course, if this is something that you're interested in, I will definitely have these linked down below so that you can get them for your own home. And so definitely, I think this will be a great asset to add to any house. Okay, so here now, as you can see, I've gotten it set up. I've got it all opened up. And what I'm going to utilize is I'm going to utilize some ceramic pots that I actually got from Amazon as well as the moth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some filler in the bottom of this container because I want this to have a little bit more weight to it and a little bit more of an impact instead of leaving it in the container. And instead of taking all of the foam from around the actual plant that came as it was being delivered, I decided to allow it to stay to be a sort of a buffer to help it to kind of stabilize as I utilize it. So as you can see here, I've put some styrofoam in the bottom, maybe a couple of pieces of boxes, and then I'm going to fill it with moss just to give it more of a realistic look. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's something that really turned out really well? I really liked it. And so I'm going to show you where I put this one. There's actually two, as you saw. One of them I'm going to utilize in my dining room, but I actually decided to utilize one on my back patio. And that was in a video that I did for the 4th of July. And here's what it looks like. It was the perfect element needed to fill up that space on my patio porch for the 4th of July. If you're interested in seeing that video, don't forget to check it out. I did some really cool things, and there's a lot of great things that you could utilize yourself for whatever next holiday. I think we have Labor Day coming up in September, so you could utilize some of the things for that. But I want to thank you for joining me today, and as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave your comments down below. In the meantime, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.